Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Potluck, your everything and anything talk and entertainment TV show. My name is Laura Hartman, and I'm your host. Today we have a returning guest who may look familiar because he was on our show last year. He is the co-founder of a music festival called JamBrew, and he also happens to be one of DC's best musicians. So please welcome back to the show, Jay Burden. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Laura. Thanks for that introduction. It's not not accurate, but thank you.
Well, no, it is because we've all heard your music before.
Yeah,
so,
thank you for having me on last time. It was a lot of fun.
I've interviewed a number of musicians, so yeah, you're ranked pretty much up there. So
thank you.
You know, and you just played at Gypsy Rose.
Yeah, Gypsy Sally's.
Gypsy Sally's last night, so and that's a really nice venue. So. Anyway,
yeah, it was great.
So we're here to talk about your upcoming festival in September.
Yeah.
So what are the dates for that?
It's every Friday in September. It's going to be on the Herndon Town Green. It's right there in the middle of downtown, and yeah, every Friday, and then the last Friday and Saturday. Okay. We're going to be there.
And then it's right where they do like the Friday Night Live.
Yeah.
The same exact
same spot. Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as Friday Night Live stops, then
they stop right before Labor Day. Labor Day weekend is our opening. Opening weekend.
Great. Yeah. So that's like a prime opportunity for people that aren't going away and people that are coming into town to come and check the bands out.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got some great bands, really wonderful bands from the area.
Okay.
The first night is Turtle Recall. They're from some good guys from Reston, the Reston area.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your groups, I mean, the bands that come to play at your festival are all independent music.
They are, yeah.
No cover songs whatsoever.
Well, there may be a few covers tossed in just to showcase some of the other talents, and to throw in a cover every once in a while. You get a chance to see who influenced the musicians that then write the songs. But yes, all the bands that we have on JamBrew are really we try to focus on the original musicians of the area and who are writing their own songs and promoting their own music, promoting their own brand, and really try to hone in on who's doing what. And I think this year we got a really great lineup.
Oh, very good. So how did you get your lineup? You know, how do you find?
Well, we source out the bands by following online social media presences and.
Okay. Do you invite them, or do they?
Yeah, we handpick them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we do, because we really try to reach out and get the bands that write some really amazing things and are doing good things for the community.
Okay, but people can also apply, because I did have somebody on the show that actually applied, and I don't think he didn't make the cut.
Oh wow, okay. Oh no. Well, maybe next year.
Yeah. Definitely. So you've been doing this for almost 7 years, is that correct?
We've been doing it for 7 years.
Okay.
We've had some great help. It wouldn't really work without all the people that are involved and have been involved over the years, and it's grown into something that people look forward to. So excited to be a part of it. Yeah.
Okay. And who are some of the other? I mean, people that are non-musicians.
Yeah.
What are their roles during the festival?
Well, we have some really wonderful volunteers. We have really great vendor coordinators. We have really great sponsorship coordinators. We're all part of the team that really make it happen, and we've gotten some really great sponsors this year, local sponsors.
Okay.
Out of that, this year particularly, we've teamed up with Aslan Brewery, which is right there in Herndon. Okay. And they're going to be providing our beer each night. Okay. For the festival. They're a craft brewer. It's started by three brothers, local guys, and they've really grown a great name for themselves, and their beer is delicious. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Will they be giving out samples?
Well, paid samples.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. They do. They have a brewery right there in Herndon, and they're opening a brewery and a restaurant right in Herndon as well. Okay. They're going to have they're on their second year. Okay. And they're having a second year anniversary party right don't know if you know, familiar with Herndon. It's near Jimmy's Old Town Tavern, and across from an old dealership. So it's right there in downtown.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking. I know the dealership, the old dealership there. So I know exactly right along that strip when you're going up the Little Hill, and on the left is where like the Friday Night Live and where your festival will be.
It's all right there in downtown. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really nice, and we're really excited to have them. They're going to be making us a JamBrew this year.
Oh, they're your own beer.
Yeah. It's going to be labeled the JamBrew Brew.
Oh, nice. And will they have like, T-shirts? Like this is your T-shirt.
They will. This is our T-shirt. It looks lovely. Thank you for wearing it today.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you for letting me wear it.
Absolutely.
Definitely want to promote because your music. You played on our show last year, and your like I said, your music is amazing.
Oh,
your voice is just. I mean, it sounds very professional, and I mean, just like you'd hear on the radio or even better. So. And So, but I understand now you're in a band.
Yeah, I have a band. I have a band myself, of course. It'd probably be more difficult to run one of these things if I wasn't a musician myself. And, but my band is called Juxt.
Okay.
It's with a girl named Piano, who I think
who is also on our show.
She's also been on your show.
Amazing.
She did a great.
She's
that was a really great performance that she did on your show.
Yeah.
People should go check it out. All the people.
Most definitely, and her music videos. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we put a band together. It's called Juxt, with a great friend of ours, a drummer named Akira Yasuhara, and we wrote an album. It just came out. We have we just put out a video, our first video for it. So,
nice, which we'll be watching at the end of the show.
Oh, great!
Yeah,
great,
yeah.
Wonderful.
So, so it's just the three of you. So you're on guitar.
I'm on guitar.
Okay.
She's on keyboard. And
are you both singing? Are all three of you singing?
All three of us do sing on the record, but the live show is her and I.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys will be performing at JamBrew?
We will be. We'll be there the 15th.
Okay.
We'll be there September 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, is there with the festival? Is this just to present music and there's no contest or anything, right?
No contest.
Okay.
No contest. No, it's really just like I said, to focus a little bit on the music that's being created, the art that's being created in this area, and
share it with the public.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a free event, open to the public, all ages. We want the families to come out. We want the young adults to come out and enjoy the beer and get familiar with Aslan and all of our other sponsors. We've got a really great coffee brewer who does nitro brew coffee. I don't know if you've ever had that. It's like a cold brew, and they infuse it with nitrous. So it's got this big, thick, frothy head to it. It's nice.
And that's safe.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, light on fire.
I hope it's safe. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm assuming it's safe. I believe it's safe. Certainly delicious to drink.
Okay.
And they're going to be out there with that each night. We have a local pizza spot called Brahma Pizza, or Brahma Italian Cuisine.
Oh, nice.
They're going to be serving pizza and a handful of other really great vendors. Jimmy's Old Town Tavern, of course.
Right. Now, is the event, because beer and coffee, is this event, is it good for kids too?
It is good for kids. Pizza's perfect for kids. We'll have, waters and juices, I think.
Okay.
There's if you're vegan, we have a vegan option. They're called Pure Veg.
Okay.
They were there last year, and they have really great meatless patties.
Oh, nice.
That they'll cook up, and they were a hit.
So nobody will go thirsty or hungry at the festival?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, we don't want that.
Okay, and it's nice that you have the local venues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we really try to get the local people involved, the local businesses and everything, and so that the community can, get to know one another.
Okay. So let's talk about the genre of music that you have there. So is it just like a variety, or what?
There is a great variety. We try to go from Americana music to rock music, some hip hop and pop, and just the music that's being it paints the landscape of the area.
Okay.
we try to pull from different areas and just showcase a nice night, have a good curated event that sort of gives you a glimpse into what's going on.
Okay.
in the
Okay.
area.
So you're doing this. I know last year you like the first weekend in October you had it was like an all day during the day. Are you doing the same thing in September?
We are. It's the last Saturday.
Okay.
The last Saturday.
So you're doing every Friday in September, and then you'll do that last Friday and Saturday.
Last Friday and Saturday. Yeah, the two bands that are headlining. One on Friday is Black Masala.
Okay.
And they're from around here. They've got like almost like a gypsy vibe to them.
Oh, cool.
It's very, very great music. We had them last year. They were wonderful. And then the headliner for Saturday night is a band called Throwing Plates. Throwing Plates. Yeah, they're fantastic. Really great songwriters. And I think they're from the Loudon area.
Okay.
But really great songwriters.
Greek?
No. They,
I was just trying to about the name.
Right? Yeah. I don't know. Perhaps maybe someone in the group.
Right.
But they're more of an Americana type of sound.
So Americana meaning kind of is there folk?
A little bit of folk influence in there.
Okay.
At least that's what I hear.
Is that the latest name for folk Americana?
Yeah, I guess that's just
Americana, folk rock?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that kind of thing with electric guitars, with nice harmonies and really great vocals. Yeah.
Okay, great, awesome. So, compared to last year, what's going to be even better this year?
Well, we're certainly excited about having the branded beer and having Aslan come out. I think that's really going to introduce a whole new audience to what we're doing and their audience to what we're doing.
Right.
There's a lot of great new businesses that are popping up. Around town that we're incorporating this year is the first year we're having Right On Records, which is a record store again right there in downtown. And they're going to come out and have a crate full of records for sale over at the merch table, and really great prices and really great. The guy that runs it he's wonderful to talk to. He's got all of the insider knowledge of the music that from now and classics as well. So
when you say records, you mean DVDs? Or CDs? I mean CDs.
No,
you're talking about
records,
the turntable records.
Actual vinyl records.
Oh, wow.
He's right there in Herndon, across from the town hall, and he's got a selection of, anything you can think of. It's great. Yeah.
Do you think I've seen people coming out with the albums? You gave me an album last year.
I did. Great. Yeah.
And it's who uses albums anymore? But I've seen there's more popularity to that.
There is,
people are starting to buy the turntables again.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's definitely come back to life in the past, I'd say 10 or 15 years.
Okay.
And there's been a resurgence for audiophiles, people who really like to listen to music in its purest form, and you can't really get much purer than
listening to
vinyl.
the vinyl. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I interviewed a guy a while back, a couple years ago, that talked about the turntables and the whole sound.
Yeah.
There's a whole, I don't know what you want to call it, but there's a whole.
Yeah, there's a lot richer tones, a lot more richer tones, and you can hear the depth to the music a lot more with the vinyl.
Right, right. Now I know with because people are still going to download from iTunes and
of course, and get them on their phones.
Right. Because the stereo sound from just your iPod or whatever is pretty cool too.
Yeah. And that technology is getting better as well.
Right, but the vinyl is still.
It's still pretty much the best format. Because it's an actual copy. I'm sure they're working on other formats that'll, top that, and then it'll just continue to grow. But the actual pressing of a vinyl is absolutely one of the best ways to capture music and sound. Yeah.
And I guess that makes kind of sense because when you go to a disco or whatever, and they're DJing, they're using the turntables
Yeah.
to get the music going.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we have JamBrew also features local DJs.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Wonderful local DJs who, play around town. They, will play in DC or further out in the DMV, and the DJs as well have been curated by another DJ called Tribalistic Sound.
Okay.
And he's gathered a group of really wonderful DJs. They're all buddies, and they like each other's music and support each other, and so that's really great to see as well.
Do they ever like jam together?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they do. They do.
Sure.
Yeah, they're amazing at what they do. Some scratch, and some put together really great mixes and everything.
Right. No, it's amazing how popular that's become.
Yeah.
Over the past, I guess, 10 years or 10 years.
Yeah.
I went to a concert up in Canada, and
Oh, nice.
I was expecting an opener like live music, and it was a DJ.
Uh-huh.
So times are definitely.
And he was
changing.
cutting it up.
Yeah, he was. He
Yeah.
did a really good job,
Oh, yeah, they're
definitely. But it was
performers.
like, but we're like, at first we're like, really, but then after listening to it, it was
Absolutely, it's an
definitely-
art. It's an art for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. So.
Yeah, so we've got really great DJs lined up as well. They're going to be playing from the gates open about 6.
Okay.
Or at 6. And the DJs go from 6 until the first band starts, and then in between the first and the second band.
Okay, and the bands, so gates open at 6, and then how late does it go till?
It goes till 10.
Until 10 o'clock at
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
Okay.
We usually the bands will play till about 9:30, and then maybe go till 10.
Okay.
And then we shut down the beer right then, and then everybody goes to all the other local businesses in town. It's wonderful, like Jimmy's and O'Sullivan's is down there, the Breeze, all great bars and restaurants right down there.
So the businesses don't feel like you're pulling business away from them for a
Hopefully
few
not.
hours?
No. I hope they see a surge, right afterwards, because we want people to stay right around town. It's, of course, people have been drinking. We don't want people to rush home too quick, but we want everybody to kind of stay around and support the local business and keep the party going.
Okay. Yeah. So how does the town of Herndon, they obviously support what
they've
you're
been a sponsor from the beginning. Everybody over there, the mayor, the town council, all the town staff are wonderful. They really help us out to get it up and running and support us throughout the year. It's been really nice. Yeah.
So does it cost anything to get into your festival?
No, it's completely free.
It's okay.
Completely free. Yeah, we rely on the generous support from our sponsors, local sponsors, and the audience, and so we try to provide just a free event that you can come out and take something home with you.
Right, and enjoy. And I'm sure the musicians will be selling, vinyl albums
that'd be great.
and CDs.
Yeah, there'll be CDs available at the wine tent.
T-shirts.
T-shirts, especially. Those T-shirts were made by another local business, some good friends of ours, Studio One Printing.
Okay.
They're over in Sterling, and they actually, 2 brothers started that in their garage, and they actually provide a lot of services for the local bands in the area.
Oh, nice.
Just a great concentration of local bands go through them for their T-shirts and branding needs. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. So, what challenges do you see ahead of for this year? Or
I think just making sure everybody has a good time. That's the challenges this year. Of course, there's always hiccups every once in a while, but this year seems to be rolling pretty well.
Okay. Yeah. And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Let's see. In the next 5 years, I see us growing up and really having a larger following, more people interested in the local art and the local music, and hopefully following along throughout the year.
Do you think this is something that could become bigger, maybe almost a weekend event type of deal?
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Why not?
Right. Yeah.
We do enjoy the September weather though.
Yeah, right.
You know?
As long as there's no hurricanes coming.
Right. Yeah.
I think last year there was a little bit of rain.
There was a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
This year we're working on an alternate location.
Okay.
Which is right there again in downtown. And in case it rains, we've worked it out with the local Moose Lodge, the local chapter of the Herndon Moose Lodge, to send the party over there.
Okay. And that would be big enough to do like an indoor.
Yeah, they have a great, really big hall in there.
Really?
And so we can fit as many people as we can and keep the party going.
Wow, that's awesome. So where can people find information online about the festival?
JamBrew.com, but mostly on our social media. We have a Twitter, a Instagram, a Facebook.
Okay.
And check us out on Facebook. Yeah.
Right. And then you've got this nice little, because we're
we're
actually running out of time before we watch your amazing video. Definitely describe real quick about these.
Well, there's a lot of ways people can get involved and volunteer with us. Just send us an email at info@jambrew.com. If you have a local business and you want to be a sponsor and want to become a part of it, you can talk to Stephanie from EOTH. Which is a great company that's working with us to promote and get the word out among Herndon. So yeah, you can hit her up at at sponsors@jambrew.com.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for coming on the show.
Thank you, Laura. It was very wonderful to see you again.
Looking forward
Thank
to
you for wearing
coming
the
to your
T-shirt.
Thank you. And if you're just tuning in now, make sure you catch us on the web at www.potluck-online.org. And make sure you get to this festival because it's going to be a great time.
Please come out. Have a good time.
JamBrew.com, right?
JamBrew.com.
JamBrew.com. So we'll see you next time. All right, great.
White picket fence, Mercedes-Benz, $100,000, just one chance. We're feeling extra mellow. We was pushing 180 on Stringfellow. Stronger than you ever been. Something keeps me holding on. Stronger than you ever been. And I can keep a secret. I can keep your secret, my man. It's been a couple hours since we last spoke. Feel like you're still dragging on. I still taste your smoke. Ooh, something extra special turns me on. Ooh, no need to be gentle. Rebel on. It ain't that hard to choose. All I want is you. I know there's something I'm supposed to say, but the other day the words went away. Ooh, I don't understand it. Turns me into a bandit. Hey, ooh, save it for the show. 'Cause wherever you go, I'll go. Stronger than you've ever been. Something keeps me holding on. Stronger than you've ever been. And I can keep a secret. I can keep your secret, my Tell me something that'll hold me for the night. Tell me something hard. Tell me something good. Tell me something I never hear from you. Oh, you're stronger than you've ever been. It's something keeps me